Hey guys, this is Louis from Roundtable Talk FC, where this time we have the table. Back to another normal setup. I got Johnny here with me.
Super bad. My counter argument would be that we fucking suck compared to like.
What does that have to do with Tottenham?
But that's what I'm saying. Like compared to like what we have. We fucking suck.
We could have signed Mourinho.
We could have signed somebody like him instead of keeping the same guy that fucking sucks after the past 3 seasons. I am not obsessed with anybody. I'm not obsessed with anybody. If you do not belong to a winning team, you fucking suck. If you can play in Barcelona or Madrid, you suck. If at one point in your career you cannot play for one of those teams, you suck. You failed in your soccer career. You failed. You suck.
Wait, what?
You suck.
Give me some stats.
He sucks. He cannot control. Well, what I'm saying, he cannot control the ball.
Back pass.
He cannot create. And that's the main thing that you do in Barcelona. In Barcelona, if you not control the ball, if you don't create, you suck.
Oh my god!
I would say the epitome of
That's
Barcelona.
why, like, I read a fucking quote today, like, from Zlatan, like, Pep, you did not fit in. You were never gonna succeed in Barcelona with Pep. At Barcelona?
Well, wasn't a certain guy named Lionel Messi coming up the ranks when Zlatan was there?
Yeah, but Zlatan came in with like 2010. Zlatan came in with like 2010. Like before.
Regardless
Pep,
of the fact
that
when this guy was there.
Before Pep, everybody knew what Messi was gonna be. It was just you did not expect it to last that long. When Pep came in, he changed the whole culture. He changed absolutely everything, and that's what made Messi what he is today.
Let's find out.
That's why I praise Pep the way that I praise him, because he made Messi the way he is today. Messi was a fucking injury.
But you said he was bound to like go and like.
Nah, bro, but Messi wasn't like super injury prone. Like the whole team was super injury prone. That. As much as people talk shit today, like, because Pep is like, fucking like
2009, 2011.
A checkbook manager. No, man, he changed Barcelona for the good.
I would say that the only time that
he changed.
the only time that Pep actually had a real name to himself. Was
Messi was
when he was in Barcelona.
Messi was injured.
He goes to Germany, right?
He went to Germany and do what?
But that's what I'm saying.
In Germany, put him over the top.
He didn't win champions over there.
But nobody respects Bayern now. What do you mean nobody? Nobody respects Bayern now.
What's this guy with the H?
Nobody respects Bayern now. Who the fuck respects Bayern now?
Bayern has always been
nobody respects him. But who do you respect? Who do you respect? Do you respect Bayern now or Dortmund?
Well, Dortmund, you gotta have respect for Dortmund for where they come from and the resources that they have.
But if you have Guardiola running,
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like Germany already wins every league. It's kind of like not to be disrespectful. Not to be disrespectful, but like Bayern always wins.
But then Manchester City, Agüero.
But that's
a perfect example. Agüero was going downhill. Agüero was going downhill before fucking Pep took over City. He was going downhill. So why the fuck does Agüero only stand out at City but not anywhere else?
Agüero has always been an amazing player. Johnny,
don't act like you wouldn't take a.
He won with Pellegrini.
Yeah, but before Pep took over, he was going downhill. So don't give me that, because before Pep took over City, he was going downhill. Pep took over that team and changed it for the good. The reason City is where they're at now is because of Pep. I don't give a shit.
You saw a documentary, right?
What documentary?
About Pep.
What, the Barcelona one? Did you watch it?
Yeah.
That's everything. Forget Barcelona. Forget that I like Barcelona. Forget that fucking documentary is everything. The way that he changed that whole fucking culture in the team, it's everything. Messi, he's good.
He was just a name.
He's the best. Whatever. But Pep helped him, guide him to like what
they kind of like stitched everything together.
It was absolutely everything. Messi was a fucking injury prone.
What about like Xavi, Iniesta?
But those are players that like
those are the legends. Kind of
they were meant to be good. Arthur's meant to be good. Arthur's he's meant to be good, but if you don't have that coach to guide him, like how fucking Xavi had Guardiola, and yes, like you're not gonna be that player. If Arthur doesn't get that player, he's not gonna be that player. The way I see Arthur is Xavi.
Yeah.
That's Xavi.
Damn.
Xavi did not become that player until later. Then, bro, like that's the way I see it. I mean, like from watching videos. I mean, I didn't start watching soccer until like 6 years ago. Let's say, like the way I see it is.
I mean, same as me, bro. Like more or less.
The way I see
that
it is.
Arthur is
Arthur
Xavi,
to be a Xavi,
without.
and Frankie is Iniesta. That's my midfield.
That's big claims, fam.
I would never.
That's big claims.
I would bet anything in life.
With the proper coach.
I would put Frankie and Arthur every.
You think
week,
Coleman is the guy?
Nope. I'll take Pochettino at this point. I'll take anybody at this point.
Well, Poch is free. Poch is free.
I'll take him. I would have taken Mourinho.
All right. So we have Mourinho.
I need something going on, bro. I need something. There's
all right, let's say
Lecándalo.
Let's say Lecándalo.
It doesn't matter if you have the tactics or not. I need something. I need something to change. I need something to move the fucking to move.
All right, from what you saw from today's game, today's win,
probably the worst game I've ever seen in my life. The worst win I've ever seen in my life.
It was against Leganes, right?
Terrible.
Was it against Leganes?
The bottom. It was the worst team in the league. They could not control the ball, and this is when I say like Arthur should play every game. They cannot control the ball, and this is why I say Arthur is Xavi. Like if you don't have that guy like
controlling the pace, nitpicking,
stupid. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't score. Oh, he doesn't do it. But that's you have to watch the sport to like.
But you
to point out like those type of players like.
But
Arthur should play every single game.
All right, with the midfield of Sergio Busquets.
Nope, it should be Arthur
in his
Frankie,
position
and Busquets every single game.
But that's what I'm saying.
Every
like,
single game. If you want to
switch it up, with midfield three of Busquets, Arthur, and De Jong, how would you play with?
You gotta bench Suarez like here and then. You can't have Suarez start every game. Just because he cannot give you that, like he cannot. What he was before, he cannot give you that every game. You could bring Suarez in like in the 70th, last minute like type of thing. You have to give Griezmann a chance. You cannot play Griezmann on the side. He's never played that way. Like it makes no sense.
He himself has said like, yo,
he cannot dribble. He said it himself. He's not a dribbler. He has to play in the middle, man. Like.
Pretty much like a false nine or straight center forward.
It just it gets to me because like it's like bro like if you watch them play like you would know like how do you not like figure this out by watching them play like one game like all you need is one game and you can figure the whole team out as to what they need and where to play who and like
how would you set them up?
No sense.
What formation?
Bro, Dembele has to start every game because he needs rhythm. Dembele's super talented, but he needs the rhythm every single game to get into the game.
4-3-3.
But then you play Messi more back. You could honestly you play 4-3-3 and play Messi like as a false nine.
But then that still gives you the problem with Griezmann.
Either that or you could play either him as a false nine or you could play Griezmann as a false nine. It could be back and forth. It doesn't matter. One of the matter is you have to bench Suarez. You have to play Griezmann more in the middle. Feed him the ball more. Let him create, man. It's hard to play with Messi.
You're frustrated.
It's hard to play with Messi.
You're frustrated watching this year.
Man. I woke up today at 6:50 in the morning, and I was just pissed for like 2 hours.
Imagine
the worst game I've ever. They won, but it was
Mourinho.
the worst game I've ever seen in my life. Like the win was just frustrating. They couldn't control the ball.
Was the win really a factor?
It was.
That's what he said though.
It was.
Valverde said that.
They were all.
But was it really a factor? You saw the match.
They could not control the ball, but that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, man. He shows no emotion, no urgency, nothing at all. You see a real manager in the field. As soon as they get scored on, they make something happen. They make a change happen. They show emotion.
They change it tactically.
It doesn't matter whether you change whether you sit a player or not. Whether you make tactical
I'll tell you one
decisions.
thing.
If you don't show emotions, man, you're done, man.
Pochettino
you cannot just stand there and not do anything.
One point was criticized, saying that he doesn't make changes too fast enough. That's one of his criticisms. You know,
I trust him though. He wanted Dybala on his team, so I trust him. I know he.
The players that he brought, he has brought into Tottenham.
So I trust that. All jokes aside, I could sit there and do a better job. I could play with better.
I mean, a lot of us were saying the same thing on the Mourinho though. When United was under the Mourinho.
But you could say the same thing.
He was playing defensively.
No, he was hard-headed. Mourinho's Mourinho, but Mourinho's hard-headed. Mourinho did not adapt. And I
gotta give him the credit.
That's why I put Pep over Mourinho because Mourinho's hard-headed. He sticks to like his culture,
very pragmatic,
like
approach,
straight line, fucking line, like type of shit. Pep adapts, and it's like either you adapt or you're not gonna succeed. Like you could be whatever you wanted back in the day, but if you don't adapt to today's game. I don't give a shit what you did back in 5 years ago. If you can't adapt to today's game, you're not good at me.
That Wikipedia page is insane.
I'm better than you. If you can adapt to today's game, I'm better than you.
Yeah.
Like Mourinho can't do that. That's my whole argument. He cannot do that at all. And Pep could do that, whether you have money or not. He will make the difference for your offensive. Like I
think the difference between Pep and Mourinho is that the players that he has in place 0-2-2-3. The players that he has in place essentially.
But Pep never had a defense. Pep never had a defensive team like that. All this Pep was like a checkbook manager. Like he has a good buy whatever play he wants. Pep never had a.
What do you mean?
Well, who?
All right,
don't give it Puyol because Puyol was more like
he was already there.
Puyol was more character-wise than anything else.
Sportsmanship.
Puyol was a crazy guy, but it was more of But I mean,
at that time,
that's it. What you gonna?
That's what you mean?
You gonna say Mascherano? Mascherano was never that player either.
Mascherano during that time.
Mascherano was Puyol.
All right, but let's say in City, who they have?
No defense. Otamendi. What does Otamendi do for Argentina?
Oh, but what does Argentina do?
But I'm saying outside of
overall.
That's what I'm saying. All right, so that's where my argument comes in. Argentina before, because right now they're playing really. I have really good expectations for this team. This Argentina team right now is playing really good. Before this, they have no defense. There's no midfield. Otamendi, Agüero for Argentina. Agüero's career is going downhill until they got Pep.
They got Lautaro now.
Agüero's career is going downhill before Pep. But somehow he can't play good for Argentina. So
international football is completely different to begin with.
Yeah, but
toward the end of the year,
Pep has to mean something. For them to have City, for him to have played City the way that he does, and then for Agüero, his best player in City, to play the way that he does.
Well, right now their best player.
I'm saying the past 3 years since Pep has been in City.
And also you gotta think about this. The service that Agüero is getting now with the players around him.
Did you have Messi in Argentina, giving you the ball, and you can't do shit? You can't start every game with Messi on your left, on your right. Come on now. Pep has to mean something to a fucking team. It's just not. He's a checkbook manager. He had Messi and Iniesta and Xavi 5 years ago.
If you think about it, this man has spent a lot of money.
On what? On offense?
No, on defense. He has spent more money on defense than he has on offense.
United has spent more money. And what?
Pep has spent more money than United.
No, they have not.
Yes, they have.
They have not. But you can look that up. Come on now.
Bro,
you can look that up.
Are you kidding me?
Mourinho's the most.
No. That's not what you're saying.
No, man, I'm saying throughout those 2-3 years that they were together,
Pep has spent.
United has spent more money.
Yeah,
on offense.
On defense,
2-3 players.
Okay, look, what players? I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. What players has Pep?
But I guess my point.
Guardiola signed.
But I guess my point.
All right, so you're gonna count the offensive players. I'm gonna count the defensive players.
What?
That Pep has signed.
Okay.
All right. So.
What's his dude from Atletico? His best signing.
His most recent offensive. That's Riyad Mahrez.
Defensive.
Laporte.
That's it.
Mendy. John Stones. Kyle Walker.
Yeah. That's 2 players.
Ederson,
That's 2
the
players.
goalie, the
That's 2
goalie.
players. That's 2
He
players.
signed the goalie.
Forget goalkeeper.
Bro,
I'm saying defensive.
He had who was
Walker.
Who was
Walker. What's his other guy?
Bro, this other guy's
Second
name.
guy
What's
you
his name? Claudio Bravo
Are you serious?
from Barcelona.
Suck.
1 year, and then he ended up signing Ederson right after. Who has that kind of privilege?
But you don't know that Ederson was gonna be good. What do you mean? Like you cannot.
What do you mean, bro?
Bro, the whole reason that team is what it is because of the offense, because of how he makes them play up front. Like it's not about the defense.
But you're saying, but what you're saying, bro, he's also about Danilo.
Pep is an offensive coach. Pep
Yes,
is all offense.
he is a possession based. Possession-based coach.
So Pep and Barcelona.
So he needs players that knows how to play with the ball from the back to the front. Hence why he brought Bravo, assuming that he was going to be able to do that job.
But I would never. He was never that player in Barcelona.
Then why did he bring him?
Who else are you gonna sign? No, that's before that. That was before Pep.
No,
But
these are players.
But I was
Pep
in.
Guardiola has signed.
No, but I was in before Pep.
No, he wasn't.
Pep was on the field when Bravo was playing for them in the Champions.
But
nope.
you transferred the 25th of August, 2016. This man, right?
26th of August. That was after the year they played in the Champions. So I'm saying it was after. It was after he was done. That's it. Pep.
Nah, bro. You don't understand, bro. This man.
Pep could go onto any team and make a difference. That's my argument for him. He could go onto any team and make the offense.
If he has the money.
No. Forget the money. Playing wise. He would have your midfield play a different way. He would have your attack playing in a different way. No other coach could do that. That's my argument.